everyone. My name is Abby C of Remax Gold, and thank you so much for joining another segment with us today. So I know that we do have a lot of viewers asking about, what is BGC and what is so special about it? So did you know that we think that BGC is like the New York of Manila? And why is that? The reason is because of the property prices in here and the premiumness of the developments around the area. This used to be a military base before, and now look how the developments are. So this is actually a 240-hectare development, and in 2003 it was actually Ayala Land that partnered with Evergreen Holdings into creating a master plan of this community. So as you can see on your screen right now, this is how BGC looked like in 2007, wherein there's very few developments, just the anchor structures, but look how it is right now. Bonifacio Global City is a testament that here in Metro Manila, we could also have our modern oasis. So as you can see here, how this master plan development was actually built is by having seamless conveniences all around. Like how you can see here, there's actually no overhead communication or power lines, and everything is underground. So today, we are not just giving you the history of BGC, the ins and outs, but of course, here at Remax Gold, we want to present you the overall real estate landscape here at Bonifacio Global City. BGC is actually segmented into 6 areas, and where we're at right now is the first area we're showcasing, which is the Bonifacio Center. So this is actually the middle of BGC where it all started. This is also where the 4th strip is located. Plus, as you can see on your screens right now, we're also showing you Bonifacio High Street, which is one of the first anchors or the places that were built here in BGC. So besides the retail spaces that we talked about earlier, well, these are actually our new favorites in town. Behind me are the new developments underneath the buildings of Verve and Meridian, wherein you could actually enjoy new restaurants and new spaces around. We know that open spaces are one of the things that we do value these days, and if you live here in Bonifacio Center, well, we are not short of that. Where we're at right now today is Terra 28, which is an open park that could be enjoyed by families and kids, which is just right across these residential buildings. And of course, on the other side of Bonifacio Center is where you could find Track 30th, wherein you could do some fitness exercises on your own and enjoy the scenery all together. So we are here right in front of Eastern Gallery Place right now, which I must tell you are one of the hottest units in the market. And just to give you a perspective of the price appreciation when you invest here in BGC, well, right now, East Gallery Place is actually selling at starting from 380,000 per square meter. But wait, did you know that the launch price of this property was just at 179,000 pesos? And in 2016, there was a price appreciation to 204,000 pesos. And today, we are experiencing a current market value of 380,000 per square meter. But of course, just a disclaimer, the zonal values just increased a couple of days ago here in Taguig, and we are still awaiting how the market will react rather and affect the market prices that we have right now. The second segment of BGC that we're showcasing today is called Station Square East, and Surrender Mall, where we're at today, is actually part of that. So here in this area, we have 2 developments by Ayala Land. One is One Surrendra, that is actually by Ayala Land Premier, and then on the other side is 2 Surrendra that's actually developed by Alveo. Some notable things about this area that's to love are, SM Aura is just right across, providing convenience all the time. And of course, if you need accessibility in and out of BGC, well, Market on the other side is just right across as well, which houses the transportation hub. If you were entering BGC through the McKinley Road coming from EDSA, or if you were coming from the airport traversing through Bayani Road, then definitely you will be entering BGC through Bonifacio South, where we are here right now. So what are the notable developments here? In fact, some of the oldest residential buildings were actually built here in Bonifacio South. So a notable one is actually by Essenza that was built last 2001. We also have Aria, which is right beside me, another luxurious development. Some other properties in here would be Beaufort, Trian Towers, Fairway Towers, and of course, the most promising development by Shangri-La called Aurelia is still in the works, and with given the new zonal value that was just released just a couple of weeks ago, Aurelia Residences is now at 523,000 per square meter. Here in BGC, it's not just about residential and commercial developments. In fact, there are a lot of schools in the area so that it will be very convenient for locals and expats alike. The fourth segment of BGC, which we're showcasing today, is Crescent Park West. So here in Crescent Park West, where exactly is that? So if you're coming through EDSA or the Buendia flyover, this is the first part of BGC wherein you'll be entering at. And what townships are actually part of this Crescent Park West? One of which is the 5-hectare Mega World development, which is called Forbes Town, wherein this building, Bellagio, is actually located. So we're just walking around Burgos Circle right now, trying to enjoy the vibrancy of it around. And we just saw this, which is a sculpture called The Trees. I know you guys are familiar with this area, but fun fact is that there is actually a water detention tank underneath this sculpture that prevents BGC from flooding. And there are a few more places that we want to talk about right now. It's just like go with us with a little bit of a walk, and we're already right here. So what am I trying to showcase to you today? Here at Crescent Park West, there are actually notable buildings that we do love. As you can see in the background right now, there is Shangri-La at the Fort, and beside that is a very prestigious residential development called Horizon Homes. If you're looking to live here in BGC and you want some vibrancy in your life, then North Bonifacio is the place for you. So this is on the other side of BGC where some of the newest buildings are actually part of, and there's actually a lot of developers that has buildings in this area. So one is Federal Land that built Grand Hyatt Residences and the Seasons. Now after Federal Land, of course, we do have Mega World, which has most of the buildings here in Uptown BGC, which has buildings such as Uptown Park Suites, Uptown Ritz, One Uptown, and other commercial developments. And last but not the least, of course, we do have Avida right here, Avida Turf, Verite, 34th, and other Avida buildings. Well, what else is there to love here in Uptown BGC? Well, there's quite a lot of activities that you could do besides all the restaurants, and the newest and coolest places in town are actually right here. If you're looking for nightlife, well, this is also the place to go. Now, what are we excited about here in Uptown? There is actually 3 upcoming pre-selling developments here in the area. Mega World has 2. One is Uptown Arts and one is Uptown Modern, and the location of these 2 developments is almost just right across the newest infrastructure here in BGC, which is the bridge that crosses from BGC going to Capitolio, Pasig. And of course, lastly, which we're very excited about, is Park East Place by Alveo that's about to be turned over on 2030 and starts at 450,000 per square meter. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, here at Remax Gold, we are ready to provide you with full assistance for any of your real estate needs. I hope this has been a great learning experience in terms of understanding Bonifacio Global City. My name is Abby C of Remax Gold, and I can't wait to see you soon.